Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, we have two public matches for you. The first one here is of the Eastwoods. You're seeing an overview of that, followed up by our second map, Nicodemus Hill, a fair and balanced map. Thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like to support, go to the link in the description where you can get live streams of all broadcasts that we do. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos and get raw gameplay footage of events with no commentary or UI. With that being said, let's get into it. We are at about a 270-man server. It's about dead even. Unenlisted players actually favor Union for once. That's kind of surprising, but it's going to be hype. Quickly going through our officers of both sides for CSA, you got John Hazard-Wick, Smoking, first, VA Cav Veppel, Stonewall Jackson, and then for Union, you got Arthur, Stonewall Jackson, and Ba. Co-commentating with me today, first we have Floris.
Use the infield or you drink Bud Light. What up?
There we go. And then also for the first time, we got Tanker B. Gordon.
Hello. Floris is just Belgian, don't mind him.
So, Eastwoods, we already got engagements going on this side. Union's playing a bit aggressive here as CSA tries to approach this side. So, Tanker, you play more CSA, is that correct, in the pubs?
Yes.
So, what would you say the CSA should do strategy-wise on a map like Eastwoods?
This is a situation where they're trying to delay or distract with the one regiment while everyone swings around the right side. And it's risky. It's equally risky and rewarding for them.
Is it risky just because if that distracting group gets wiped and the Union wins wild, then the whole Union team can kind of push and then wipe the other group because they would...
If they get wiped out, that one unit's going to be out of the fight without a flag, and they could be getting spawn trap farmed.
And then we assume the upside is obviously the rest of the CSA team is going to get behind the Union side, get great shots, angles on them, right?
They could possibly like rush them with the buck and ball of the Texans and Alabamians.
One rank, bayonets 4.
But they're swinging really far wide, like they're trying to go by point.
Yeah, they're taking a very far route. Rest of the Union team, outside of a good chunk of rambles, are kind of focusing on this smaller CSA group that's slowly being wiped. Because I mean, when you have the whole Union team shooting down at you, that is what you can expect.
They also have gotten flanked by the Sharps, I believe.
Oops.
Indeed, they have under Ba here. So
His name's actually Gay Retard.
Union wiping that out to start the round. So, yeah. Good hold by Union. We'll see if Union kind of reacts. The interesting part, though, is if we look at tickets, it's in favor of the CSA side by a little bit.
Simply better.
Simply better indeed. You heard it here first from Floris.
The one advantage that CS going for them right now is that Union has what everyone considers the little kid Stonewall Jackson going for them right now with a big company.
Uh-oh. Let's see what's going to happen here. Smoking going straight into the Union flank. Come on, man.
He's going all by himself. The other two companies
Union is
still
just sitting in a big group on the snake fence right now, and they're just begging to get volleyed.
Yeah, and they're starting to move out now. You got Groot, Stonewall Jackson. There's two of them. Who knew there was two of them? And they're starting to engage here.
Oh, unaware.
This guy, oh my god, he needs glasses. No charging from their sides. They're just holding and shooting.
CSA
What is this?
Very divided.
What is this? No aggression from either teams.
CSA is winning the engagement, but both sides are equally uninvolved in the fight.
It's kind of wild to see. Rest of the Union are kind of forming up, shooting at Broken's group.
Hey, wait up. What is Smith doing on the Union team? This is my guy. What the heck?
Smith?
Shut up, please. Somebody shoot that guy.
Sharps for the Union, starting to move around that far side too.
Full-body statue?
This is a map where if Bog gets within 15-20 yards of CSA, CSA is better off charging than they are shooting them.
Oh,
And they're
does
going to
Ba
get
even
charged.
realize
They
they're
will
there?
get charged.
Yeah, he does, but he doesn't do anything.
CSA should charge them.
CSA does cap point.
Don't know if that's a good idea for them.
Yeah, I mean, they still got plenty of time in the game. They were killing Union at a good rate. Smokin's guys just now charging, and they're all going to die because Smokin died. And
It's so over.
CSA Stonewall is currently sitting on the road outside Union Spawn, not even making an attempt to move to the west.
Look at this Union blob. Oh, they're going to get pincered on the right.
Oh, yep, Hazard's coming in from the rear as well.
Ooh.
But I don't know if he's going to charge. He might just stop and shoot them.
Oh, they're going in.
well,
Oh,
I heard "Come on" from Glory.
This is a massive Union blob with about 15-ish CSA guys going. It's going to be a hard fight.
Let's go. Come
since
on.
when is Union playing meta?
That's
Cajun's
so very
also
true.
wrapping around them, but he's not reacting to the gunfights.
Yeah, Union hitting point now
Oh my
against
god.
Beppel's guy. Oh my goodness, Union.
Oh my god, it's so over.
But the interesting thing is
Oh.
the CSA group's coming behind Hazard here. They're wiping Union from
Union is
behind.
running, but not
Come on, Hazard.
forming a line to play defensive.
Set up defensive position right here.
Yeah, Hazard holding on some rocks, starting to take shots at some Union guys who are sitting back.
How do
CSA
you miss
still on
that?
point.
Okay.
Union's very disorganized.
Yeah, now they're turning around. This is the Union I know and love.
We got 2 flags down. Get those flags down.
Cajun did a right around McClellan right there.
Ah.
Hey, there's one guy down south, yeah.
At least CSA has more on point now, so they're not in danger anymore. Look at this disorganization. This is just a clown show.
There is just a bunch of Yankees just east of the
What are
fight
these
running
guys
off.
doing? These officers have like zero authority.
Union was so
Cajun's
there.
going to come
and
in.
now-
Cajun will flank them in about 10 seconds.
They were so back, and it was so over in 5 seconds. Very unlucky.
Yeah. And you guys up there now just taking shots at Union, who's just slowly being whittled out here. Jeez.
Yeah, it's pretty over.
CSA has a unit holding back at spawn currently. Whether they're regrouping or forming up is to be decided.
These officers are not doing anything. They're not even giving
No
orders.
communication between the
Nope.
two or any idea of here
Where the
shots,
enemy
go to
is.
shots.
Nope. Where to aim, where the enemies are, what to do. Oh, on me. Oh, we're charging. No, we're standing in the open. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, why are they holding there when there's rocks right behind them? They could get cover out.
Union may flank CSA Stonewall here in a second. There may
Uh-oh.
be a close fight by Union spawn here. He turned
Oh,
around. He's got a
pushing his
line
guys up. CSA's pushing
Arthur's
him
gonna
though.
get clapped.
Arthur's so spread
Arthur's
out.
he's gonna get folded. Watch this.
If the CSA charges, they win. If they charge, they win. Didn't even have to charge. They just killed him.
This disorganization. If they just have a storm column or a bit more.
Oh, CSA is about to collide with Union by the on the road right now by point.
Hey, Union a little more organized. CSA starting to
Yep,
push
they
in
got
and
a
charge.
big old line. CSA will not win this charge.
They will. They will. Watch this.
The new group, yes, with Smokin. Smokin goes in on their flank. He will win the fight for them.
Watch this. Watch these brave men charging in. Yeah, Hazard, get him. Playing the Gettysburg music, letting that Lamette rip. He's not hitting shit though, but anyways, he's won the charge, so.
CSA has seemingly fixed their error of the first 9 to 10 minutes of the game they had.
Oh, oh my.
Wow, this is not even close.
Union was equally disorganized as CSA was, and it cost them dearly.
Okay, Tanker, it's so over.
Union's best option they got is to swing far right. Far left is too open. They will be spotted before they get around them. Far right is a better option for them to go around through the corn.
What do you think? I think it's Pergover. Arthur's not going to do
Pergover.
anything.
I think it's pretty much over. But I mean, if they get one good counterattack on them in cap, then they got a puncher's chance.
I mean, even if they do retake the point, I don't know if they're going to be able to hold it for the rest of the game at this point. I mean, Union could try to be aggressive and knock CSA to last stand, but I mean, they're down so many tickets that they'd probably get final push early.
If Union would have rushed that one group on the snake mitts earlier on and not just stuck it with them and shot them, and then proceeded to go towards point, they could have had an advantage on them at least.
Oh, they're just making a pizza, as you can hear.
Arthur is opting for a far left push.
Oh, he's making Dorito.
Possibly far left push by Arthur here.
Oh, they're swinging left. Yeah, it's Pergover. Tanker, what are these guys doing?
If CSA doesn't get over there, though, they won't see it. They will not spot it, and they'll get flanked.
I mean, they're wearing bright red with Santa hats.
Hazard
They're
is
gonna
going
see
that
it.
direction, so he may just catch a glimpse of him.
Hazard ain't gonna see shit. Watch this.
Problem is Cajun and Smokin are currently on the snake mitt side, and they are not anywhere near that flank.
And if we go over, CSA is kind of spreading themselves out a little bit. So, if Union moves as a big old blob and gets around them, this will be good.
Look at the
Seems
snake.
the two regiments are going far left. I think Sharps are holding on the road, I believe. Yes, they are.
Yeah, as I predicted, CSA doesn't see anything, but Union is so incredibly spread out that they're gonna get killed.
If Union forms up a line right when they get in the woods, and then creeps onto their flank, they can wipe them.
Oh, Arthur is going straight in, not even doing a white flank.
Oh, Hazard is gonna bump into them.
Oh, it's Pergover. Look at this flank from Hazard. Yeah, it's
Hazard
Pergover.
may get some support here by Smoking here.
So who's the Union guys going up the middle here?
That'd be the Sharps.
Sharps, yeah. He's kind
They're
of
getting
exposing
flanked,
the rest.
and they're also in the middle.
They
He's
want to get
exposing his
some.
whole team. I like how
Oh,
Arthur's
Arthur's
guys are
abandoned the far left.
They're charging.
Uh-oh. Wait.
This is a mistake.
Wait.
Major mistake.
Arthur gets folded.
Union's very spread out. Half of them didn't even go.
CSA showing the white feather and fucking running.
Cajun will go in there. He should charge in there and win the fight for them if he goes in.
Oh, counter charge. Here we go.
Cajun should win that fight, if not almost wipe them out completely.
It's so Pergover. And the main Union company has been destroyed, and it's
Union
Pergover.
go down taking losses. Sharp's still alive here for Union, but they're getting surrounded. A Union company holding
They're gonna get
back, though.
wiped.
Arthur's there to respond. Hazard's charging it with his guys. And so is Cajun's guys as well.
This is classic case of not sticking to a plan and just going in what you see first and paying dearly for it.
Yeah, Arthur's trying to get something going still, though. But I don't know how successful it's going to be.
CSA is not committed to the charges. They're like half committing and half holding back.
They don't make up your mind. Come on.
CSA is equally low in manpower right now,
Holy
if
crap.
not more so.
How the hell is the point still red?
They're not all on point. The Sharps are not on point right now.
Uh-oh. They're going in.
If Union captures this point and they rush towards CSA spawn and tries to get to that fence, they could spawn trap them.
They really could. Oh. Wow, Union. How did Union win this? Holy crap. I mean, they got some flag stim back respawning guys. Holy crap.
On the line, get on the line, independent fire.
There's one CSA company still here.
Let's go.
Cajun's guys are falling back.
Union is too willing to let them escape. They're not willing to put the foot on the neck and
Uh-oh.
wipe them out.
Wait, they're capping.
This is risky. They're gonna let them. They're gonna recap, but let them completely reform.
Yeah. And I mean, 39 minutes when you're going to be at a low engage. That's very good for CSA.
CSA is not happy with this
Alright, here we go,
recap,
here we go,
but
fight
they're
Will.
better
Of
off with
course.
this than they are getting spawn trapped.
It looks like CSA's moving out again. They're reformed here. Cajun People doing that. CSA from spawn getting back in the action. Smokey at the head.
Jackson is going to charge. Watch this. They're trying to get that point back.
Oh, no
If they
way.
charge, they're going to be in a whole line of Union that is ready for
Yep,
them.
they're charging. They're charging. Oh,
Oh, never mind. They got the flank of them, actually. I didn't see that group.
yeah. It's so over for Union. They're going to get pincered here. It's so over. It's so
Union's
over.
wiped out. There's no hope for them for this. They're going to get mostly wiped out, and then the other CSA should charge them to finish the job.
If they have a brain.
Union's holding that CSA group, still not pushing up.
This is a mistake.
Oh my god. Jackson is saying in chat, push, go, 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 but nobody's doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, CSA could wipe, but
It's also a case of one of the COs being less experienced than others.
Other COs just not paying attention. Only saying, come on, boys. Pour
They
it
are
in,
really
come on."
down with gunfire, but they could easily wipe them off with a charge.
Yep.
oh, Arthur got domed.
Union's best advantage here is the spawn is not that far from the point.
Here goes CSA. Smokin's pushing up.
Let's go, Hazard. Oh.
Union's trickling, charging. Union look a little confused to whether they're going in or not.
This is bad.
They don't know. Well, I don't know either. Come on, Union.
Union's battle line is completely jank. There is no formation to it. It's half sideways.
Oh my god, look at that. What is this?
Both sides have no line at all. It's crumpled.
More CSA respawns moving in. It's Hazard coming to the right of Smokey. Or Smokin'.
Yep, Hazard has a flank on them. He has a very good flank on them there, and he's got a proper line going.
Union starting to realize, trying to get some organization, but it's just so hard.
Oh, that volley decimated them. They just got decimated by volley. At least 8 dead.
So Union's going to go down to breaking in a moment as well. Oh, they might hit final push.
7 minutes. If CSA plays aggressive, they can get a final push.
Oh, the microwave's going in, charging on his own.
Let's go, microwave.
Oh, he died. Union hit breaking.
Man,
Okay, guys, can we save our shots for those two guys?
what do you think he's making in that microwave?
You heard he say it was, you said Doritos earlier?
Yeah, he said he was making Doritos, but I don't believe that.
Union's falling back, trying to reform here. UFCSA officers.
Union is losing this
going
fight to the very thing they're doing. They're all grouped up. They're not trying to divide and conquer. They're getting outmaneuvered by 2 regiments.
CSA starting to shift further right. Both companies that are up and engaged. A good chunk of Union guys are just standing out in the open sitting. What?
Hazard's going for the flank. This is going to get very bloody here. They're going to get their rear. It's over for the Union. It really is.
Union has nobody watching their left flank, but maybe some Rambos, but that's not going to stop Hazard.
I mean,
There
great
they go.
chance there goes one.
Fire charge, fire charge, into him.
It's over.
Fire charge, fire charge.
Oh, are they going to charge? They're charging.
Oh, they're charging.
They may win this fight, but they need someone else to go in with them, possibly.
Arthur is so blind, he doesn't see anything.
CSA is outnumbered here.
Arthur gets absolutely folded.
Yep, CSA got wiped out on sheer numbers.
Unlucky.
That is this game in a nutshell. There seems to be no communication or understanding between the combat.
Tanker, so when you do pub officering, obviously you can't communicate through like a Steam chat. You got to send runners or do the text chat. How often are you communicating with your allies, and how do you communicate with them?
It's something that's very selective based on how you CO. Someone like Floris will only tell you like, I'm going in at this time or charge. I tend to be ones that listen to the gunfire and go there, and if I hear a lot of it, then I tend to sprint there. I don't do much of the planned out typing per se.
Yeah, he doesn't like that, but that's why he's worse than me. Because, you know, just if you set a time and you charge in, you know, everybody's there at the same moment. And if you all charge one by one to where the most gunfire is, yeah, and then you're going to have this where everybody charges in on their own and gets absolutely wiped.
Sounds like a Gettysburg moment, a true day one
It is.
Gettysburg moment.
I know what's
I'm a believer
interesting.
that if you make a plan and you plan to stick to that plan to the T and it fails, then all is doomed.
Union capping? Uh-oh.
They should not recap this point. They should be getting charged in the flank by these regiments to the right.
Oh, CSA going in. Oh, it's Pergo for the Union. Watch
If
this
they all
flank.
commit, they should win this.
Watch this flank.
Oh, they're all committing, but they're scattering.
No organization. Oh, on the right, on the right. Yeah.
They're charging again.
This first BA
Hey,
cap
I'm
guy needs to
charging
go in there.
it.
He needs to get in there as well and help them. He has their rear.
Points
not
going
moving.
back
He
in
is not
CSA
moving.
favor. This guy does not want to get off his ass. Veppel just...
CSA is going to win off respawns, I believe.
Oh, Veppel finally charges.
Yep, they got a flag down. CSA should win this charge. They
Yeah,
should
it's
wipe them out
over.
completely.
Union's gonna hit final push for that gold timer go down. I wonder what that.
Now
gold
this
timer
is the
will be.
point where the game is all but certainly over because CSA will form up on that point en masse.
Yes, fire
Praise
superiority and GG.
Union's got a new officer, IBB history player. He's just sitting and shooting back, but not much you can do as Union right
Level
now.
11, by the way.
Praise be.
Max 50 hours.
This all went downhill for Union when they let them run away, regroup, and then press the attack and defend the cap all over again.
Fourth Company, Alabama. Fourth Alabama, Company A, on my line. On my
Oh,
line.
Veppel's a 5-year-old. I didn't even hear that. What?
Yeah. I remember
See?
when I first got War of Rights, my 4th game of War of Rights, I was like, yeah, I can officer a match. It was Cook's countercharge, and I thought the map was Dunker Church. So I tried to take the Union guys that way. That did not work out well. Anyways.
Unlucky.
Yeah, yeah, that was just unlucky. Nothing more. Boz taking his guys to the right. Rest of the Union kind of going out. Some going to point, some going to the right. Not really any officer organizing anything on part of Union. The two main ones at spawn. Senior Daz now taking charge as well. Wait, where's Arthur at?
Arthur's Dunzo.
He might have called it quits. Yeah,
He might have.
he's called it quits.
2 minutes left on the final push. Union's got infinite tickets to try to retake this point, but
If CSA's left is
no
not
organization.
defended, it could be cracked by one solid charge.
yeah, but Union's so scattered out right now.
Fairy
with a lot still
tales.
at main.
Fairy
I don't
tales.
know. I don't know if it's gonna break, even if they do get a good advantage with a surprise.
It's Pergover for the Union. Even this charge is going to fail completely. I'm calling it.
Yeah, they're
Watch.
too scattered for it to be a complete success, but at best they may crack half the line.
It's Pergover. The Union can't do shit here. Watch.
Turd Gover.
Yes.
Gentlemen, forward with me to the left.
Cajun's moving his guys left, seeing the Union there. A lot of Union trickling out of spawn, very slow. CSA counter charging.
Oh, hell, you know, we got
A lot of snaking going on with the lines.
Look at this.
There is no lines at all. There has barely been any line formation or cohesion this entire game from both sides for the most part.
I would
Gotta
hope,
love the voice chat.
dude. I would hope that Nicodemus Hill, a more open map where you can actually see things, would be better than the Woods maps. It feels like it'd just be difficult to organize in a Woods. Another Union company going in, getting wiped. 50 seconds left.
Union's not going to get another charge off. They have no way to get another remotely manpower charge in.
Indeed. Some CSA guy asks, "Where's the Yankees, man?"
I don't blame him.
This must be how it felt in real life in the woods.
Just straight chaos. So I guess with that, Tanker, quick thoughts for how this round went?
I believe CSA wasn't necessarily better, but they were just not as bad as what Union did.
Yeah, that's a pretty fair assessment. Floris, any thoughts?
Both sides dog shit, absolute clown show.
Absolute clown show. See, that's why I like watching pubs every once in a while. You never get the same thing in pubs, and that's what I think the beauty is with it. But yeah, good. I mean, CSA did what they need to do to win. Really doesn't matter strategy-wise unless you want to perfect it. But good round on CSA's part. It'll be intriguing to see how we go from a in-woods close fight in the Eastwoods to the Nicodemus Hill. So it'll be exciting. With that all being said, we will see you in round number 2. All right, here we are with round number 2, Nicodemus Hill. So, I'm holding tab. There we go. It's about a 290-man server now. The imbalance is heavily in favor of CSA, about 14 men. If we look at artillery, though, CSA has got 20 dudes. Union's got 13. Infantry-wise, it's kind of balanced out. So, nonetheless, here we go. Nicodemus Hill, fair and balanced. I'm kidding, by the way. An old joke. So yeah. In the meantime, while we're waiting for the teams to form up, Tanker, what has kind of drawn you to leading a lot in pubs?
Well, originally I started with pubs for about a few months, and I played regimentals about 6-ish months. But I think the very thing that people get wrong with pubs is they lead when they get the game immediately. I rather believe it's better off that you play the game and see how it works, or even spectate for a little bit and lead late nights before you jump headlong into mainstream prime time.
I do agree with that. So I assume you like the level system that was implemented into the game.
I think it might be it's got good things and bad things, but it's got the right idea.
So speaking of officers, for the CSA side, we got Red, Veppel, Donovan for artillery, Smoking for artillery, medical service for artillery, Noob Slayer for the artillery. He's level 14, so I guess he's not a noob. Union artillery, we got Jackson, Stonewall Jackson, Ba, and then for infantry, you got Fly, normal person, senior Daz, and history player. So, Tanker, what do you think CSA should do for strategy on Nicodemus Hill?
Well, I'm strongly a believer in the fact that this map is won and lost by the right side more than it is left side. Left side is worthless. It's artillery hell, and it's a place where if you go there, you're going to lose more than you get.
All right, and we're back. Sorry, we crashed there. The server was full. We're back in. So I guess in the meantime, looks like tickets have gone down a little. Can I, Tanker, Floris, either of you guys got a recap for what we've missed the past couple of minutes?
We've been charging, murdering everybody. It's going great.
Tanker.
Don't mind him. He gets hyper when he leads, but Union full sent the right, like they tend to do sometimes when they don't like how left looks. I believe they got near the house and near the shack and engaged, and I think they got wiped out, or if not completely wiped out there. That's where we are at now.
Yeah. Apologize about that. This good old laptop is a thing of beauty, but regardless, both sides about even in tickets. Senior Daz pushing up a company down the left. Looks like he's trying to get up to the top of the hill.
I mean, it makes sense, but I don't think it's going to end too swell.
I agree. The map is small enough to where the CSA can kind of get back and forth if they notice things. Where they can hit both sides. I mean, are all 4 Union flags down?
Union's very scattered, it seems like they're not on the same page.
Senior Daz is cutting right now.
Daz is trying to take the low ground and maybe swing up possibly.
He's got to go for the flags, you think, right?
That might be what he's going for, but I think he also lost his flag as well, it seems.
Go, boys, go. Push for the flags. Go, go, go.
Yeah,
Go, boys,
he's
go.
pushing for the flags right now. I mean, you can get all four. You do have a couple CSA guys out and about.
CSA artillery
bull's
should
going
be hitting
back
this whole big old blob on the snake fence right now. This is a beautiful
Holy
target.
crap. Union. This is interesting. Union's so spread out.
They are not committed to one thing at all. They are, some are holding back and some are rushing in, and it's just pick a charge with Stonewall.
Yes, yes.
Oh, Union artillery.
As
Floris.
is trying to get to the barn.
Oh, he's going through. What the heck? I guess with the he'd pick up the flags and keep going, but that
He's gonna
CSA
get wiped
company
out
is,
by this guy if they charge him.
yeah, they're spread out pretty thin on this side. I mean, I think that Union trying to push on their left up to the CSA stone wall where the whole CSA team is right now, I think that's just a lost cause for Union. I always think going to the right for Union where they originally went at the beginning makes the most sense.
The wall
thinking-
works, but it depends on your. If your artillery can even put a dent on that wall or make them feel that it's not safe, it's workable.
It's so I mean CSA when we get these higher pop servers, it's easier to defend. Union hits engaged. CSA's got the cav start, whatever it is, and then they also have a stone wall. Even if Union destroys the whole wall, I watched a Nico pub match the other week where Union spent the whole match charging the left side and they could not get a dent. The CSA line, they didn't take anything. They lost bad.
I am surprised Union has not shot by this house where CSA is currently residing. Missed opportunity by Union artillery right now.
Dang. So both sides now hitting engaged. CSA is a little ahead.
This is Union's best case scenario.
It's so prick over for Union.
Oh, if you're not at least tied, then you're doing something right.
Dang. So history players keeping his guys back, shooting on that left side. Rest of Union kind of holding in main. Senior Daz is still up on that far side because I mean he has most of the flags. Or never mind, he has no flags.
He shall be getting hit by artillery here soon, I believe.
Senior Daz will.
I think he will. If they are on the 3 inches and I think they are doing what they're doing, they should hit him very soon.
Gentlemen, space it out. 1 man per vertical fence post.
Well, Tanker, what's your opinion on counter battery from artillery?
Well, I'm notoriously not one to do much counter battery because I believe it has its place in the game on certain maps. Like Pry 4 is a lot more easier for counter battery to just shoot at them and stick them in the ground and shoot them. I'm a big believer that if you kill the infantry, that makes your guys' job easier to win.
I would agree. I would agree very much. Now, do you believe in counter battery with infantry?
Oh,
I've seen that from.
I've seen some videos and I can't speak of how my thoughts are on that.
I've done that.
No,
Never gonna do it
okay.
again.
Bye, Floris. I'm kidding.
What up?
So, I mean, Union's in a good spot. They're taking some time to organize at main. Looks like they're starting to move out. Fly's taking his
Their
guys.
flags go out of
going
bounds and
right.
despawn?
I mean, they despawn after I think 5 minutes.
No,
If
but I
they're
think they
down.
ran them out of bounds.
Oh,
'Cause
right.
they were
'cause
by the
instantly
orchard last I
respawn.
saw.
Oh, that would make sense then. Well,
Union's got to regroup. Daz is currently on his own, and he's gonna get wiped here in a second. So they need to regroup at main, get somewhere safe, and like coordinate a plan. But they're all trying to go right now, while Daz just got wiped. They're not all
They should
committed to
be-
the plan.
they should be able to get respawns in those flags though, by the time they get over there. But yeah, look how spread out the Union is. You still got a company from Union at spawn. What the heck?
CSA already has a perfect view of this area they're gonna come
Please.
through. They should be destroying them, if not like nailing them in pieces. 3 inchers are the best for this, in my opinion. The Pelham battery is perfect for this scenario.
Where'd that shot?
They're not doing it. They're not shooting with him. They're doing counter battery, I think.
Yes. Yes. first Union lines are going to start hitting it. I mean, Union's still spread out. They got guys still trickling on that back far
First VA
road.
Cav is coming to meet them. He's holding on the opposite side of the fence.
Guys, there's a couple rebels here. Here's the plan. You're
Confederate's
gonna
starting to shift down.
make a line
There's a
between-
Confederate
good
company
artillery hit.
holding on the house. Red is there, but Fly's going in right now. Oh, he died.
CSA can beat the first group, but once the second group gets in there with the main power, they might get overpowered without artillery.
Yeah, Union are just holding back on this straight fence in the road right now, taking shots. CSA coming down from the top stone wall. And Union's some charging in.
I think History Player here is making a mistake. I know he's probably not getting much communication right now, but CSA has left the hill. The hill's undefended, and he's in spawn still.
Now he's starting to move up. That's a shame. Senior Daz charging his guys as well, trying to break the CSA. CSA is a little strung out here, which is very nice for Union.
Union already is not making any impact on this fight. This is usually when you see this map, this is where Union Artillery wants you to be, and they shoot this fence to pieces.
Union winning at that shack, but very outnumbered overall.
Hey, hypothetically, what if you all like went up?
They have any flags over here? Yeah, they have some flags. If they rush left, they could take the hill. The hill
They
could be
could.
theirs.
CSA counter charging though, line to wipe them out.
Oh, that artillery almost hit him completely.
I know.
Get your bayonets on. Get them down. They're coming.
Union will get wiped out there and be without another, what, 2 flags? No, just
Yeah.
1. Oh yeah, they all 3 of them. Oh,
They're so
That
bad at
is-
the game.
History is holding his
the
whole
worst
company
mistake.
back.
Union is
History
going
helped.
in half, not even half, they're going like more than half the team committed, but they're not all committed to the plan, and they keep rushing it out the door every time.
So, when you talk about a plan, Tanker, so at the beginning of the round, you talk with the other officers about a general map plan.
On this map, more so than others, because you got time to set up at CSA on the right side, and you'll know where they're going before they get anywhere dangerous, more times than not.
That's very true.
I usually like to say that we should all commit to the right, and if you want to shoot with them with your infantry of the 13th, then you can do puppet volleys and all that to avoid getting bored. But I don't believe going left is more times worth the death than it is.
So, are there certain maps that you just don't strategize a plan? Like, sorry. What I mean by that is you said for a good chunk of maps you'll talk about a strategy with other officers, but some maps you might not. Is there certain maps that you don't?
I
Or-
think the wooded maps are a lot more less strategy requiring, more here thoughtful, like insightful thoughts than they are actually planning out and trying to like coordinate.
That makes sense. I appreciate the clarification. So, CSA going back up to the top of the hill, they do have a company and some scattered out guys right as this history guy pulls up with 3 Union flags now. I think they picked up 2 of them, but they need to back out or run out of bounds, those flag bearers.
TSA is seemingly getting very lucky with Union Artillery not hitting or being inaccurate because they are very heavy on that wall. And artillery is kind of hitting them, but they're not hitting the main force. They're hitting the edge.
These Union guys are just slowly dying out on this right side. That's so sad to watch.
So left of southwest.
Oh, they got the flags up, but all they're doing is resetting the timer.
Yeah, this is one flag start. The train's running away with his flag.
I don't think
Drexler's
that
running.
last one's getting out of there. Maybe it will.
Come on.
Oh,
Oh.
did not make it. We
Almost
got someone
second
coming
one.
for it. Michaels? No, they
Nope.
did not grab it.
What are we doing? What are we? Oh, is he going for this kill? Oh, the rebels teabagging. Well, I think
Well,
he got
that
team
line
killed.
does matter. It will impact them
Yeah.
because they cannot afford much of those. More than like 30 to 40 of those on this map will kill you.
But he doesn't get the flag.
Union's coming back right again. I don't see the logic of slamming your head against the wall and expecting different results.
Yeah, I mean, I personally like the strategy of going on the right. I think there's much more area for Union to maneuver. I think it's very hard to take that stone wall. I just think Union trying to do it. Their execution's horrendous.
There's no planning. Usually you see like them go behind a barn as a whole and communicate their ideas and thoughts and then come to conclusions, but I don't think this is happening.
Gentlemen, you're gonna get to the barn. And you're gonna
Union could get to this barn if they don't get seen. They might not be seen.
A couple. So a normal person, this Union officer, just made a very bad mistake. So he started walking away from the line and then started saying his strategy. So none of his guys heard him. Yeah, there goes artillery. But I mean, these Union guys look confused. Some sitting back, some going, and that's because officer, you gotta be in the line and yell your orders numerous times. Be next to them too.
That is one of the biggest annoyances with COing is sometimes people like hear it the first time, but it needs 3 times said before they understand it completely. And doing that for 2 games, 3 games in a row is exhausting on the mind.
Can imagine. CSA charging the Union out from behind. They're gonna wipe these flags out.
Yeah, they're gonna get wiped out. Those flags are all inbounds, and they've got at least till 20-ish, maybe 19-ish before they get a flag back.
Yeah. Great plays from CSA. Actually, I don't know. Union's doing so bad that I don't know.
Look at this far
Yeah.
left.
But they don't have flags.
Union, if they get up there, all they have to do is
Oh, they do.
just
They
get
have
inflict
flag.
damage.
They do have
Inflict
flag. Yeah, that's
damage
true.
and hold that area, and CSA can choose not to fight them there, but Union can just farm artillery all they want.
Yeah.
All right, up and over the wall.
And two, if CSA waits too long, the rest of the Union team that just died on that right can get up here.
I would say artillery should be shooting them, but the far left cannons do not have a great angle at all. This really, the lip of the hill is too high.
Oh!
Oh, a point blank artillery shell. Good kills, but it means nothing when they're gonna get killed out of line and skirmishing at best.
Well, here comes CSA. Chugging it over to this side. Union's a little disorganized, though.
Yep,
Union
Union's got
artillery.
no formation. They're trying to
knocking
get
over their
back.
own
They're
guys.
trying to get back into the lines.
I told him not to follow us. God damn it.
Union's got to be. They got to be sprinting. They should be sprinting from Maine to get up there.
Everybody spread the hell out. Spread the hell out. They're coming to us. They're coming to us.
I'm going
Face front.
back.
My line. Oh.
Holy
Was that
crap.
friendly? Union artillery hitting short again. It seems about 20 yards. Very short.
Yeah.
Such
just
short
knocking
shot.
over a bunch of dudes. That one got it.
That was a decent. Don't know if they got enough kills though.
Yeah, that's
Cavalry can wipe out the lines.
PSA starting to hit in here, getting engaged. With artillery, if someone gets blown up, a lot of mist from comes up. So even if one person
Union is
dies,
doing
you
the
can see
right
a lot of
thing. They're
mist.
shifting the stone wall. They're doing the right thing now.
But not getting a lot of kills. Union, yep. CSA still pushing down the snake fence.
CSA has a lot of guys running back. Oh no, Union. Union did not commit to the reinforcements.
Confederates taking losses, and Union gets wiped.
Union fumbles. That's a pretty bad fumble. That's like the best case scenario for Union.
Typical Union.
And some
Best
Union
case scenario,
guys.
you get the wall undefended and you lose it for a lack of men.
Like that.
Hold it
fucking
and
died
shoot,
from
hey.
already.
Spread out
Oh.
and shoot. Spread out and
Union just wants to sit back and shoot. What are we doing, guys? What are we
Also,
doing?
this place they're at currently is not inherently safe. It is still artillery place for like death. It is a very good spot to hit for, especially from the far left cannons on Pelham.
Yeah. What are you
You're saying Union's in a bad spot, or CSA is?
They're not inherently a bad spot, but it's absolutely hittable by artillery.
Which side? Sorry.
CSA can hit that spot. The
Ah,
Pelham
okay.
batteries on the far left.
I see what you mean now. Oh. So Union's
He's
starting
pulling
to
back
pull
to
back.
regroup.
Finally, might talk about something.
Hopefully they organize a plan and see if they can get everyone involved and invested in this.
All right, so honestly, I say we have an opportunity to possibly hit hard this left flank. I volunteer my company to push through the woods while all 3 of you guys move up along the right snake rail. We try and hit the wall on 2 sides at once. instead of
I like what I'm hearing from them right now.
Let normal person know when.
Oh wait, yeah. Hey, somebody let Bond know on the battery to aim for that hill when we go as well.
Oh my god.
First Minnesota Bravo Company, form column back here quickly on the rear.
Fucking sausage fest, baby.
Well, this will be interesting. But can they execute? That's the biggest question.
I think Union's at a point where they cannot win by last standing CSA. Their best opportunity is get them to breaking in cap.
Yeah, they got 20 minutes. Well, actually, that's a morale stage every 10 minutes. They
will go final push before they do that, I believe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's very true. I'm sorry. That's a great point.
They're gonna probably get them breaking, maybe like halfway to breaking, and then possibly have a chance to win at that point. But Union Artillery has to get involved in this. They have to do some kind of softening up of that wall. They got some of it destroyed a little bit, so that's a good spot for them to cross over.
Keep your flags back. We don't want to commit our flags to this yet, though.
Union's gonna keep their flags back, not charge them in.
That could be a mistake if they get close to winning the charge.
Yep. And those 5-second respawns.
That is the biggest advantage. If you get into melee and it's prolonged, the sooner you spawn in with that officer, that's 5 shots, 10 shots if you got a Lamat.
The fact that CSA artillery can hit that is insane.
Well, the biggest thing is that the shots go through the houses, especially. The only thing that doesn't go through is, I believe, is the Dunker Church. That's the one place I do believe that it cannot pass through in the game.
Praise be. So Senior Dad's going to go left, rest of the Union going right. We'll see how the splitting actually goes, though. There's a lot, I think more than a company's worth of Union guys going left. Way more guys are going left.
I don't think the privates exactly understand. They just heard go, and then they followed whatever they believed in.
Yep. Oof.
Oh, artillery, beautiful. I don't know. I think it was a shell shot. That didn't kill a ton of them. It knocked down a lot.
Yeah. Artillery, in my mind, is much more of a area of denial and suppress and knock down people, make them scared than killing.
If they get one good K shot on that medium, the front half of the group, that's at least like 7 dead. That was too short. And oh, that last one was beautiful. Third shot.
And artillery hitting short, and they're about to hit the stone wall. Oh my goodness! A Union artillery shot ricocheted off the stone wall and hit their own charge.
Oh no! Disaster! Absolute disaster! And that they have no flags. I mean, wait, they didn't follow the plan. They didn't follow the plan.
Union's winning on the stone wall because CSA so's invested on this tiny Union push on the right side. Union's starting to win up on the stone wall.
They didn't commit to the plan entirely, or unless I missed out on that part of the plan. The flags were supposed to stay back, but the flags went forward with the group on the right.
Oh. Okay,
and
Union
out with
needs...
no flags.
Holy crap. Union needs to turn around and get on the stone wall. CSA is overextending way too much right now.
Union could possibly cut them off, kill artillery, and shoot them in the back while they're exposed, and farm them close to breaking and possibly play for point if they all do it good enough. But artillery should be shooting the absolute hell out of CSA right now. It's point blank almost for them.
The Union guys that
friendly
won on top of the stone
friendly
wall.
fire, CSA.
The Union guys who won on the stone wall are on top of the hill without an officer. They don't know what to do. They're saying in game
they're
they
gonna
don't
get
know
in
what to
circle.
do.
They're gonna get in
here
circle.
comes the man, the myth, the stinker himself, Floris.
This is disaster. Complete disaster.
Union's gonna hit
I think
break
the
too.
flag bearers got confused, and it's what's costing the most.
CSA flag bearer just ran right in the middle of the Union line. Confederate cav up here as well, some anyways. And Union gets wiped going down the breaking. This is such a weird match.
I think we're on par for what I believe is going to be final push to halfway through breaking.
Yeah. Union's busting it down left again. Flies up front. Normal person behind. Senior Daz is going to the right this time.
Keep going. Curve to the right, but the other one's up going left.
I believe they've abandoned their original plan and now are all committing to the same place.
Yeah, but they're... Holy crap, they're so spread out.
I think they might have been bayonets and going, maybe.
It's not that point in the game yet. It's really not.
Because I don't know how they would have got full kits with all those guys and be going right now.
They must really think CSA is... Oh, some Unions going to point?
Are they trying to pre-cap, maybe?
Ah,
This could be a suicide on the left.
CSA
Just kill
is
as many as they
countercharging.
can and pre-cap.
but they're not going to be able to knock CSA down to breaking yet, I don't think. Maybe
Already
after one more
has
charge.
to hit the CSA by the road right now. They have to hit that. That is prime time Union artillery right there.
CSA, some CSA gunning point, some charging where Union was charging. Floris is going to point.
CSA is losing that corner, but they're going to get high charged by Floris here. The Belgian himself.
CSA winning on the far side, also starting to win on point. Union Rambo spread out. They're going to almost hit breaking though, but doesn't
Union
really
has
matter.
to have ammo left, right? They can't be that. They can't be out of ammo right now. Yeah, they still got ammo. They still have ammo, but they're not targeting like what's in front of them.
So many guns. But what effect?
All these guys on one gun apiece, but like, I think they spent more than half this game doing counter battery. I don't know if they've done much personnel.
There's one hit. I don't know how many kills they got. Oh, we're shot. See more
If I was
artillery.
CSA right now,
Hit.
this would be.
Overshot.
I'd be furious with this position right now.
Yeah, CSA is very scattered right now in terms of what's
All it
going
takes
on.
is about 2 good shots in the middle here on these groups, and CSA is going to be breaking, and Union can just human wave them almost to point pretty much.
Hey, we've done a good job. We got it.
And how many guys? Union's got 21 dudes on artillery. CSA has 14. 21. Holy crap. I mean, Union's outnumbered by 8 guys right now. And then when you have 7 more dudes on artillery than them, I mean, Union's almost down 10, 15 guys.
I think that's because CSA has a different philosophy of artillery. I think the average CSA belief is if you have one guy for each cannon that's semi-competent, they could run it as equally as 2 guys.
I would agree. CSA hits breaking from an artillery shot.
I think Union just stacks cannons a little too much on this map.
So what's Union doing? Some Union are going right. They do have an officer, but the rest of the Union kind of holding back at main in a more secure position. Who is that Union company pushing on the far right?
Oh no, who could that
History
be?
player, what are we doing?
Oh. I mean, he's in a somewhat safe spot because artillery is going to be pretty much blind to that unless they get spots. But even then, the moment he moves out of that spot, he might be just getting deleted by artillery.
Right. CSA is pushing off the stone wall up onto this snake fence.
I don't know how I feel about that. I've seen it happen before, and people got farmed. You get farmed up there the longer you stay.
CSA starting to shoot, yeah. Union starting to push out of the barn now.
Overshot.
Let's cut right. Let's cut right.
And
I don't know.
Union's-
I'm a believer artillery is better to be undershot than overshot. I'd rather shoot low than shoot too high.
Union not realizing that the CSA is up on the snake fence. They look very confused. Instead of charging straight at them, they're cutting right. They're sitting in the open shooting.
This is game over. You just lost half a bar of bodies to that. And now they're charging them. And you may have loads, but you're just gonna lose it on sheer bodies because you just got half the line killed by artillery and firepower. Yeah. And artillery just killed them. They're all dead.
You guys are giving me a lot of XP.
That is game decision defeat.
So, Tanker, that's another question. So, when you're approaching a charging situation, do you line your guys up fire and then charge, or do you charge in and have them shoot as they're engaging in the charge?
I'm a believer that more times than not, you're better off to have loads so that your guys can get point blank, shoot, and stab.
I agree. I agree. This is great. Yeah, no, because I'm... Yeah, Floris?
Can I say something? I think Union needs contact glasses or lenses and glasses at the same time because they really can't see shit.
History... History players on the right side right now. I mean, he's got a flag, but he's not doing jack crap.
I all he can do is poke artillery to death, or he's gonna get rushed by the army and get killed.
The only way
artillery hit the point, that was decent, but I think it shot canisters. How they had it? They've been firing so much at already. They're out of ammo, I think.
Short, over.
Very, very disappointing artillery performance from both sides for the most part, I believe. Maybe more so Union than CSA. CSA had at least 5 to 6 good hits that I've seen.
Right. And I mean, Nico is like a prime map for artillery.
It is the best, in my opinion. Besides Cox's for CSA.
So, okay, one CSA guy running back to his line in the stone wall. Will he get team killed?
Yes, I'll do it myself.
That's what deserters get.
Why are you doing? You didn't kill him.
Union is, I think Union's in shock and awe right now, and they are scrambled on what to do at this point. Union had a good plan. They did 2 different things that caught CSA off guard, and it got them what they wanted, which was the corner, but they failed to maintain it.
When we went fucking out there like that, dear God.
So Union's pulling back somewhat. Senior Daz is holding like the whole Union team hostage, trying to come up with a plan. Two officers talking about a plan. I mean, the longer Union sits here, the odds that they go to final push are getting higher and higher and higher. Sure, once they charge, but I mean, if they start moving out now and hit final push,
they got maybe 1 charge, maybe 2 if they're really lucky of full loads.
I think they're going to have 1 last good charge, because once they hit final push, people are going to get desperate and just start rushing out of spawn.
This is also a map, I believe, it's like Cox's, but Cox's is different if you can. If you save your ammo for the late game, where everyone's running around in dangerous places, you can impact the game in a way that like changes it.
Yeah, Union hitting final push, going down to 2.5 minutes. I mean, now Union's from their main spawn. It's going to take them a minute or so to get where they want to be.
What are they
at the minimum?
What is this route?
Surely this is the way.
I can't believe what I'm watching.
That's so
right now.
over.
I cannot believe my eyes. This is like it's like Fredericksburg. They're so divided in what they're attacking that even if they win, they won't win the entire engagement.
CSA pushing from Stonewall onto point. Union artillery has a chance to shine, but
CSA's going to have to pick 1 target to kill, but once they kill them, they'll just have the entire army together to swing around on the other ones and just kill them.
This is horrendous. Holy crap. So 3 Union companies going down right. 1 of the Union companies lost their officer already. Senior Daz with his company is pushing left in the woods. Union's trying to pincer him, but again, very spread out.
Oh,
another Union officer goes down.
This right side push is gonna get slaughtered, absolutely slaughtered.
Yeah, round was over a while ago. Senior Daz starting to hit on his side. Looks like he's probably got the best
option to impact.
Yeah,
that's their best and only hope.
Mostly because CSA is focused on that Union right push that's going to get destroyed. But Senior Daz sweeping down the hill.
Don't even got enough manpower. He might kill half the line on that stone wall, but he don't got enough to win the wall.
Yeah, CSA
artillery would be a big hit.
Ooh! Killed only 1 or 2. Knocked them most down.
That's all
Union getting wiped. Union wiped on the right. 30 seconds left. Union holding point. I think we know what Floris is thinking about his thoughts of the round. And Floris sucks at the game. He can't even kill 1 dude who's pointing him with a sword.
I killed Baz. I killed 5 Union guys, and you only clip me seeing. Oh,
No, it doesn't matter what you think you did. He got it on camera. You're an
It's
embarrassment to
over.
Confederacy.
Yeah,
Oh my whole reputation. It's so over.
reputation is over. Anyways,
This is-
Tanker, your thoughts of the round?
I think CSA. It's another case of CSA wasn't exactly great, but they were just not as bad and uncoordinated as Union was.
Yeah.
You calling me bad?
Floris?
Yeah, I did.
I think it was okay. It was better than Fredericksburg. Okay, it couldn't have been better. It was the most. It was the best War of Rights match ever played since the history of this game. Okay, that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to thank both Floris and Tanker for being on. Apologies about the crash at the beginning of the round, but I think the round pretty much you saw what you need to see. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. Support the channel. You can get all our links in the description. You can join the Discord, check out our merch, and support us on Patreon, where again we live stream everything. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos and get raw gameplay footage of events with no commentary and UI. But regardless, we appreciate you watching. It means the world, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. See you in the next one.
You